Hello, welcome back. My name's Nick. This is the Farm and Feed channel, and I'm out in the field today doing a little bit of fall tillage. We had put manure on this ground. We had injected it actually, so if you see, you can see the little lines from where the injection toolbar went, 30-inch spacing on that toolbar. And now we're coming through and mixing up the soil, turning it over. We had a pretty wet year, and so if we can, we won't do this on the soybean ground, because you have a higher chance of erosion. You're going to lose some of your soil. But since it was wet and we sort of compacted the ground a little bit, we're coming through trying to break up that compaction a little bit. So I'm here in one of our tractors. This is a Case International 275 Magnum, so it's 200. Well, it was 275 horsepower, but we've got a little chip on it, so it should be. I think it's about 305 now. But we're coming through with our old. This is actually a white farm equipment. Pardon me. Chisel, and when I get to the end here, you'll see what the implement looks like. But we're just going along here. I'm working next to these grassback terraces, and yeah, just going along. We've been going since about 10 this morning, and it's 4:30 now, and between the two of us, we've got another tractor, a 335 Magnum Case International, and then that one is also chipped, so that one is at about 360 horsepower or something like that now. But that one's got a much newer chisel plow on it, and it does it's much heavier and is, well, frankly, just a far better piece of equipment than the one that I'm using. But we run both of them because sorry, turning on the ends here. Okay, so you can see a little bit now what the machine looks like. We've got those chisel points down there that rip down into the soil. We're going about 8 inches deep. Again, with our goal of kind of breaking some of that compaction up. And yeah, so that's how we're doing this. Here we go. I've actually got the auto steer set here, following along the contour, so you can see it's steering itself here, following that contour. And I'm running at about 6 to 6.5 miles an hour, depending on what kind of a hill I'm pulling. But we're coming along here, doing the fall work. I really enjoy field work, especially tillage. There's something kind of oddly satisfying to it. I don't know if that's just me. If you're watching this and you do farm stuff too, maybe you can let me know in the comments. But yeah, I mean, we're just coming along pretty good here. I don't know if you can see the other tractor back there or not, but this is a quarter section, so it's, well, this is 160 acres, but it's out of a quarter section. It's 160 after we did, or no, well, we call it the 160, pardon me. It's less than that, actually, because we've got these grassback terraces here, and then, so they take up some acres, and then in the middle there we have a grassed waterway on the low point. We had some tile put in on the 45 acre half, which which is over there on the other side of that grass waterway. So we had some tile put in there because we had standing water sitting in this field for a month or so, which is really quite some time. So we got some more tile put in there linked to the existing tile to help drain that excess water and to help us control erosion when we get big rains, as it seems like we're getting more and more. Yeah, so I figured, hey, I failed to get any video while I was hauling manure. Unfortunately, we didn't, with all the things that I have to watch while I'm hauling manure, it wasn't quite possible to take some videos because I don't have a GoPro or a suction mount or anything like that. I'm just taking this on my phone. So, but yeah, we're going along here with my my little itty bitty chisel here. I don't know exactly how wide this is, but it's basically the same width as the tractor, and the tractor is oh man, I couldn't even tell you how wide this thing is. I can on a decent highway, one that's not super narrow, I can just fit on the pavement, but it's tight. So, yeah, we're going along here. You can see we've added, we've got some cinder blocks, some big metal gears, just some stuff that some suitcase weights, they're called. They are weights that you would put on the weight rack on the front of a tractor. They're called suitcase weights. I don't know why, because I don't know, maybe because you can pick them up, they've got handles, but anyway, we've got them secured to the frame here to give this thing a little bit extra weight, because this is not a very heavy implement, and it yeah, it's not very heavy as compared to the other one over there, which is running yeah, it's kind of hard to see him, but yeah, here I'm coming up on the end here. So I've got my GPS here is yelling at me that the end of the row is approaching, so I'm going to slow down, gear down quite a bit here. Oh, I come to the end, I'll pull back on my hydraulic to lift it out of the ground, turn my wheel, and then I use my brakes to help turn sharper. Wheeled tractors like this one have a left and a right brake, and those are used to help turn sharper on end rows, just like this here. So, whoa, that's not what I wanted. I was not connected to the right line there. There we go. Come on. There we go. I was not paying attention. I was doing this, and that looks a little funny behind me, but there we go. Now we got on our line and our implements in the ground. We'll speed back up. Keep on rolling. Yeah, so thanks for coming in and checking up on me, I guess. Oh, that sun is bright. I'm kind of wishing I had brought sunglasses. Well, thank you all. Like or subscribe or tell your friends about me. I don't know. Unless you're like me and your friends think it's weird that you like to watch farming videos on YouTube. I don't know. Anyways, thanks again, y'all. Have a good rest of your day or night, or if it's 2 in the morning. I know I tend to watch YouTube at 2 in the morning, so well, anyways, see y'all.